Now during this short tutorial we're going to be using the X24 and the Ultrabeat. You notice on the Ultrabeat we're going to use multi because this will give us more flexibility when we're treating the sounds further on. First thing we want to do is we've opened up Ultrabeat. Then what we want to do is go to drum sets, drag and drop samples, and that just gives us a clear blank canvas. Then what we want to do is we want to go to this area and load sample. So no matter where your sample is, it doesn't matter. Mine at the moment is here. So I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to test it, and it's there. It's loud enough. Literally it is a water drop. So what I'm going to do with this water drop is transform it into a bass drum. Now in the past I've done this in the shortest number of clicks possible, but let's see how we get on. So we can definitely tell it's a water drop. Now you think about that when it comes to the hi-hat and the snare, this area is going to be the first place we start. However, with the bass drum, you want to get the pitch fairly low, and with these, this is the oscillator. And with the oscillator we'll find ourselves manipulating some of the aspects of it. This is the oscillator volume, so do consider as you manipulate sounds what areas you're manipulating in, because it can become a bit of a free-for-all, but I think comes down to choice. However, in this oscillator area, what we find we can achieve is our low frequency, which is what we need for our bass drum, and we achieve this by manipulating the pitch. It could also make for a good bass noise. So I'm going for 82.4 Hertz. And I'm rolling off the oscillator 2. And you can notice it's real subtle, some of the changes you make in here. I'm going to roll over here. Now this area is the band 2, which is another frequency. Pan mode, which is obviously left and right, which can create a nice effect, pan it left and right. I just want something in the middle. In the LFO2, you notice then it jumped back, it moved back to here. So just to try to make sure when you're manipulating these sounds in Logic, you make some note as to what you're manipulating and where. This is the ramp. This is the low frequency oscillator. Okay, I'm going to come down to the ADSR, attack, decay, sustain, release. And what I'll need to try and do is bring my bass drum to something that's a bit punchy. That's kind of alright, it's not great. But it's got a lot of the frequencies I'd expect in a good bass drum. It's lows, lows, low. I'm beginning to sound like a bass drum. This area here gives you the ability to zoom. Now this is quite fine, the magnitude of this particular zoom. And again, the envelope 2 and the low frequency oscillator now working in conjunction with each other, but it's beginning to sound like a bass drum now. There's something low about it. It could almost be a kind of quick 808. Well, you notice when I click this sustain button here on the right hand side, the actual sustain pops up. And that gives us the freedom to control and achieve the kind of punchy bassiness that we need in the bass drum itself. Okay. Now I'm not activating this particular sound at the moment, but I'm manipulating it for later on. Again, it's about control and taste. This is the voice volume of the actual voice itself. So at a number of stages it already is emulating what a bass drum should be. But we have to be That's what I didn't want. Again, that sound could be welcome when you're working towards maybe creating a keyboard sound. And do be aware some of these facilities are really subtle the way they work, so do be patient with yourself. So I think that the question is, how much house can you take? So you can see what tools are doing what, just by literally clicking and manipulating the features and the different instances. That are active in the ultrabeat. Where we started off really here, we moved over to the pitch and also to pitch here. We spent most of our time in the envelope area, controlling the attack, decay and release. This is a short video. In the next video I'll be introducing the hi-hat. I'll also be side chaining this bass drum to draw out some of the more punchy features and the aspects a kick drum has. Watch out for the next tutorial.